Hey guys, I am extremely I gave a scream, bro. My I'm sick. Okay, all right. I don't know how, but I'm sick. But I still traded today. I'm still okay, but so I just want to go over today. Um, so essentially, I don't know if you guys watched Thursday, right? I don't think I made the video for Friday actually, but Thursday I told you guys we were in that continuation, selling continuation, right, channel, and all we had to do was like wait for that head, and then the right shoulder off of here, which was great, and then we had that continuation, right? And then we formed a pretty good uh, structure today in the morning where we opened higher, but we had this um, tapering channel. So I'm gonna actually let me just show that out. I gotta organize my charts. Okay, I'm gonna do that, but I don't have the time today. But I'll show you guys essentially what really happened, right? So you can see that we were in this tapering all the way up, right? Opened right here, right? So the key here, right? So yeah, the head was forming, right? But you can't take it on the head, right? You gotta wait for some type of right shoulder, right? So um, uh, and then also very important right here, right, was that purple algo, right? Fuck. How do I make it so it's like so I'm so out of it right now. So the purple right here, right? So you have to be really, first of all, careful and manage your risk with that purple because, again, we don't have a confirmation of a short nor a bull case, right? A bull case would have been today, right? Left shoulder head on that purple, and then we break up above, right? On top of this pink, right? And purple, right? So you didn't see that we actually started breaking down, right, more, right? But again, the purple was amazing support today. We didn't break out below that, or and we didn't break out on purple above as well. So we just stayed in this like basically range between purple, right? And that's like few like it just the market's building liquidity, right? But we've built a pretty good left shoulder here, head here, right? And if we want to now, we're gonna form that head tomorrow. Oh, sorry, the right shoulder here tomorrow, and then keep heading up, right? But think something to pay attention for is um, pink right here, right? So what's gonna happen is if we push up, right, we're gonna you have to wait for the retest right here off of pink, and then you can take that trade all the way up, right? So you have really like many entries for this, right? You can take the first entry right here, or you can take the second entry right here. So don't worry about missing it because there's like two opportunities to enter. But again, shorting this, you need to wait left shoulder head that would form today, and then tomorrow the 5 day should be right here. So we're gonna form that right shoulder off of 5 day right here, and then start closing this inverse cup right here, right at this key level, right? So this is the first trade you could take, right? Then you could wait for the handle off of here, left shoulder head, and then right shoulder, and then take it all the way down to purple right here, right? So there's many opportunities as well, but if we're headed down tomorrow, it'll be a slower down move, right? So especially with the purple, right? Yeah, again, you have to manage the risk well with the purple, right? So you need to wait for the liquidity to really build to be in a safe like risk to reward ratio, right? That makes sense, right? But to be honest, if you short it from here, right, it's not a good like risk to reward, right? Like it's like what is this like a like 0.30, right? So it's not really worth. um I was able to take a pretty good trade in the sense of I saw that we bounced off of purple right here, left shoulder head, and then in this I just took a right shoulder trade over here, and I knew the resistance was right here, right? So of course like we had the white right here, so I just looked at really the opportunity, which was in this green buying, right? And it was strong buying, but unfortunately the volumes kind of slowed down. And when the volume slowed down, I'm going to show it to you guys right here exactly. So really the trade happened perfectly in the 1 minute. I'll show you. So left shoulder, head, and then in this right shoulder, right off of purple, left shoulder, head, and then beautiful right shoulder. And you could see how the volume right here literally had a spike, right? So that was off of purple. So that was the entry signal, right? And you can see that the volume is increasing, right? But it's still not the most perfect, right? But then when we get to the actual resistance, right, which is right here, which is the white right here, right? Um, and the resistance right here, right? So when you see that, you can see that volume was actually not increasing, right? Volume was decreasing, right? So you can see that volume was really decreasing. It wasn't increasing. So that was a sign of like buyers were exhausted, right? That we're most likely not gonna get that push up, right? So that's a really good way to just exit a position and not like get trapped, right? And really maximize all your profits. And really just like looking at the volume really tells you everything, especially even after before a move, right? Like you see like the volume spike that happened right here, right? Um, so it's just like a really telling of a safer entry, right? Especially when the volume comes in. And same thing, like I really honestly didn't trade this because I was not at my setup at that time, so I couldn't enter this properly. But really, you could have also entered right here, and you could see how the volume really spiked right here. Um, Off of right here, right? So this was a pretty good how much, almost 1 point, right? So yeah, that wasn't bad either, but you could have taken it off the yellow as well. You can see the volume just like increasing. Even if you didn't see that volume confirmation right here, um, you could have just taken it off of yellow, and then you can see the volume coming down all the way, right? And to the purple right here, right? So you have to be paying attention to the support, right? Which was um, there. And oh my god. um, oh my god, I'm so cooked. But yeah, anyways, I just want to, oh my god, my everything's blurry. So to go down from here, right? Like literally, all you just have to do is, so you just literally wait for either a inverse cup close tomorrow, right? You can have some type of entry off of here, right? Off of yellow, right? So you want to wait for the head, right? So God, I'm literally so tired. Okay, so that's one way we could just head down, right? Form that inverse cup tomorrow, and then handle, keep heading down, right? To next support levels, right? So that's a possibility, but then also, right? Going up from here, right? We formed this pretty good purple right here. I'm gonna actually draw that out. So you can see that we have the purple pretty good left shoulder head, and then tomorrow most likely we should see some type of um, bounce off of here, right? Which would give signal to entry, right? And then we have to see if we break above this pink, right? So the first target is this pink, and if we break above, then just wait for the retracement off of here, as well as another entry if you want, and then take it all the way up to the yellow, right? So that's the target, really. So we have a higher, good, better move going up, right? So just pay attention to that tomorrow. Yeah, so see you guys tomorrow, and have a great day. Peace out.